If you think Picoin is still going to be very cheap in 2026, then you need to watch this video to the end because this video is going to shock you. Okay, you heard that right. This video is going to shock you. So this is it, guys. I want you guys to forget about the fake rumors, about the rumors you are hearing about Pi Network. I want you guys to delete or to forget about the fake prices you have been seeing all around the internet. Okay, just focus on this video because right here in this video, we will be checking out the price prediction of Picoin in 2026, and we'll be doing this based on facts and real data that we have on ground, and this will help you to have an idea of what we are most likely to experience in the next coming year. Okay, so within the Pi network, and that is why it is important you take your Pi mining very serious. Okay, guys, before we go fully into it, okay, this is day 6 of Mine With Me challenge. Okay, mine the Picoin with me challenge. Okay, have you been able to turn on your mining system, your Pi mining system today? Okay, if you have not, okay, I am yet to do mine too, so we can do this together. You can see I am yet to turn on my mining app. Okay, so I'm going to pause this video to turn it on first because of the ads, then thereafter we can continue with the information I have for you guys right there. So make sure you also do yours right away. Okay, guys, I have been able to turn on my mining app in order for me to mine more coin. Okay, so I believe you too, you have been able to do yours. This is day 6 of the challenge. Okay, the main purpose of this is to encourage you to keep on mining this coin on daily basis. It is 100% free. All you just need to do is to do your registration. If you have not done it, there's going to be link in the description box below this video or probably within the comment section. Check it out. I will also drop set up video links for you guys to follow up with it in order for you to get this done. Okay, download the app and start mining the coin for free. It is 100% free. Okay, so by the time you go through this challenge series until the very last, you will get used to it and you will be able to continue from there. Okay, you only need to turn it on once in 24 hours. Okay, so that is it. So now let's go straight into what we have right here. Before I go fully into it, okay, in case you are joining me for the first time, I welcome you all to Trends. And of course, if you love the content you are getting from here, kindly give me a follow right now, like this video and share this video with friends and family. Okay, and of course, guys, if you have any question, you can drop your question for me down there in the comment section, and you can also reach out to me via WhatsApp. I will be there to reply you. Okay, it is also important for me to let you know that the crypto market is a highly volatile market. You can make a lot from it and you can lose all. That is why I will always advise you to mine this coin for free. Okay, now that it is being given out for free, just do your registration and make sure you turn on your mining app every 24 hours. Okay, now let's go straight into what we have right there. So many people have been asking me the question, what is the real value of Pi coin? Okay, so in case you feel that okay, the price of the coin is so low and we don't even know what it's going to come up with it or what we are most likely to get on this particular project in the coming year, then you need to watch this video to the end because what if the Pi coin you are mining right now ends up being worth far more than what anyone is expecting? Okay, what if it's worth far more than what anyone expects in 2026? We can never say okay, it can give us a reasonable price in 2026 and we can even get the worst price in 2026. Like I said, anything happens in the crypto world. Okay, but let's hope for the best. Let's try to see some of the things that we should look out for, or that is most likely, some of the things that are most likely to help the value of Picoin in 2026. Okay, I have it here that today I'm breaking down a realistic Picoin price prediction for 2026. Not hype, not rumors, not fake screenshots, but logic, data, and real world crypto behavior, okay, that are most likely to affect the price of Picoin positively in the year 2026. So sit tight and watch this video to the end. Now let's move on. Okay, so right here, why is 2026 important for Pi community? Okay, why is 2026 important for Pi community? First of all, I want you guys to know that 2025 is almost coming to an end. So 2026, we will be entering 2026 in the next few days from now. Okay, so why is 2026 important? Because 2026 is far enough away for Pi network to one. Okay, these are some of the things I expect that should be done in 2026, and if all these things are carried out, then definitely we should expect something positive within the Pi community. Okay, so the first thing is fully entered. Picoin is most likely to fully enter open mainnet. Okay, it is most likely to fully enter open mainnet. Once it fully enter open mainnet, then we should know that this is going in for a big deal. Okay, because so many exchange sites will embrace it, so many businesses will embrace it, so many business owner will adopt Picoin as a means of transaction on their platform, and this will create scarcity. That is what I want you to know. Okay, and of course Picoin will be listed on multiple exchanges like I have explained earlier, and Picoin will also build real global utility. You know, I told you so many businesses will embrace it, and so many things will happen around there. Okay, and of course Picoin will also establish market trust. Okay, more people or more businesses within the global will embrace it because they will trust it as a good means of transaction for their businesses. Okay, and of course Pi will also go through at least one full market cycle. Okay, this is very important for a good coin like this. Okay, and of course, like I've always been telling you, in crypto, value does not explode overnight. It takes time to mature. Okay, it does not explode. So we shouldn't expect the price of Picoin to explode overnight. It is going to take time to mature. The most important thing is for you to be prepared for this. Okay, so how prepared are you? How many Picoin have you been able to mine? So that is what you should focus on right now. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, what actually determines Pi's price? What is that thing that will determine Pi's price later on in future? Okay, before we talk about numbers, we need to talk reality. Okay, Picoin's price in 2026 will depend on five major factors. Okay, it is going to depend on five major factors, and that is why it is important for you to understand this so as to know what you want to go into before you fully go into it. Okay, number one, the first thing which will determine the price of Pi coin in 2026 is the user's adoption. Okay, the user adoption. Are people adopting it? Are they accepting it? Are they using it as their mode of transaction in their businesses? Okay, so this will determine the price of Pi coin. Okay, it will go a long way in determining the price of Pi coin. The reason is, you can imagine, if about a million of businesses, okay, decided to adopt Picoin as a means of transaction, you can imagine how scarce this Picoin is going to be later on, okay, and this will help us to push the price or add more value to the price of Picoin itself, and of course it will create scarcity within the internet, I mean within the crypto market also, and of course the price of Picoin will definitely push up, okay. And of course, let's look at the second thing which I have here: utility and real use cases. When we have more businesses adopting it, there will be more utility for this particular token, and it's going to give us real-time use cases, and of course that is going to help us to explode this particular coin at that particular point, okay. And of course, supply and mining rates, okay. The supply and mining rates will also play a good role in determining the price of the Pi coin, okay. If you should notice, the mining rate is reducing on daily basis. It is now reducing drastically right now, okay. Unlike those of us that started earlier, we had the opportunity to mine more, but right now the mining rate has really reduced, and of course even some people get discouraged on what they are getting on daily basis from the mining. That is why some people are not even mining. But you can imagine, even if you can imagine you having zero point 0.5 Bitcoin. You can imagine the price, right? I'm not saying the price of Bitcoin will be as high as that of Bitcoin overnight, or will even get there. But let's just imagine it. At a time, Bitcoin was below $1. So you can imagine right now, if someone was, I mean, right then, if someone was able to mine zero point 0.5 worth of Bitcoin and is keeping it till date, you can imagine what the person will be having right now. So that is why I will keep on encouraging you guys to keep on mining this coin, since it is 100% free. Now let's move on, guys. Okay, exchange availability. We have few exchanges listing Picoin right now. So very soon, or probably in the year 2026, we will have more exchange sites listing it on their platform, okay, because of what is about to happen, okay. Then market sentiment and trust will also help the price of Picoin to shoot up, okay. This is not based on hype, this is not based on social media posts, and this is not fake IOU prices. Real demand plus real usage is equals to real value. That is just the bitter truth about everything, and that is what we are about to experience on the Pi community, within the Pi community, okay. So this is very important. Now let's check out the Pi's biggest advantage, okay. What are the advantages that Pi community or Pi network will be leveraging on, okay. And Pi Network has one of the largest user base in crypto history before before they are fully launched. Okay, they have one of the largest user base within the community. They have tens of millions of users using it or mining it already, verified identities, and of course they have a global presence. That is, you can hardly step into any country and you won't see anybody saying something about the Pi network or the Pi coin, okay. And that is why this is a good environment. They've actually created a good environment for the Pi coin, okay. Now let's check out why Pi could become scarce, okay. Why is it that in 2026 we are most likely to experience scarcity within the Pi community, okay. And of course, okay, Pi mining rates keep decreasing at the moment. The mining rates is decreasing. Rewards get smaller over time. Okay, reward keeps on getting smaller over time. I mean, we keep on getting smaller over time. Then mainnet migration locks balances. Okay, you know, there is this part that says that every pioneer must lock up a certain amount of their mined coin for a specified period of time. So that will also create scarcity, okay, because some people even made the mistake of locking up their 100% of token for 3 years, which means that it is after 3 years of their migration, of their first migration, that they will be able to have access to their token. So you can imagine, lost wallets reduces circulation supply. Okay, once you lose your wallet, then that coin, the coin in that wallet is gone forever, and that reduces circulation supply, and that is a good thing. Okay, so that is why I always tell you guys, make sure you keep your seed phrase. That is your key to whatever you are doing right now. Okay, now let's look at realistic price scenario for 2026. Okay, we will be looking at realistic price scenario for 2026, and now we will be talking about figures. Okay, realistic figures. Okay, and of course it is important for me to let you know that this is not a financial advice. Okay, it is just a scenario, what is most likely to happen in 2026. I am not saying that this is what we should expect or it will definitely happen. Okay, this is what is most likely to happen in 2026. Okay, so I'm not a financial advisor, and of course this is not a financial advice on the price of Picoin, and it is not official. Okay, so like I said, the price of Pi will be determined by demand and supply within the market and other factors surrounding it, just the way I have explained earlier. Okay, now let's look at some of the things that I feel may likely, or what I feel the price can get to in 2026. Okay, now I'm going to divide this into three different parts. The first part is the conservative scenario. We are looking at three different scenarios. Okay, the first one is the conservative scenarios. If Pi gains gains moderate adoption. Okay, that is if Pi gains moderate adoption, then if Pi has limited utility, and of course if it faces slow exchange expansion, then Pi could be traded within the rate of $0.5 to $2 in 2026. Okay, it could be traded within between the price of $0.5 to $2 in 2026. Most of you might be thinking that this is still very small. Okay, like I said, it's not going to explode overnight. The price of Picoin is not going to explode overnight. It will take time. Okay, good things takes time. Okay, so and we shouldn't expect it to explode overnight. And of course, this is a conservative scenario. Okay, that is if everything is a bit slow. Okay, we are not, it is not in a rush, then we should expect the price at the rate of 0.5 cents, dollar, that is 50 cents to $2 in 2026. And of course, for a coin that you mine for free, okay, I don't think this is a bad price. Okay, now let's check out another scenario, which is the second scenario. Okay, and of course I'm going to call this scenario, okay, a moderate growth scenario. Okay, and this is the one that is most likely to happen, a moderate growth scenario. Okay, in 2026, if Pi is listed on major exchanges, we still have major exchanges that are yet to list this Pi coin on their platform. For instance, Binance is yet to list it. They've been saying a lot of things about it, okay, positively, but they are yet to list it. Probably they are waiting for the core team to officially announce the launching of Picoin. Okay, and I believe that should or is most likely to happen in 2026. If that happens, and most major, and Picoin gets listed on major exchanges, then we should experience something really cool to happen within the Pi community. Okay, now let's continue. Then, if Pi has active utility apps, then if Pi is also used for payments and services, I said this earlier on, then we should expect Pi coin to rise to a level to the price of $5 to $20. That is, we should be looking at Pi price between $5 and $20. That is, it can be between $5 and $20 at that point. You can imagine, let's say you are having 10,000 Pi migrated to your wallet. You can now imagine it, Pi coin getting to $5. 10,000 times $5, that is $50,000. Okay, that's huge, guys. What if it is not, what if the price coin, the Pi coin, the price of Pi coin actually gets to $20? Do your calculations, guys. That is why I said you should start mining it right now. I'm not saying it's going to achieve this overnight. That is why I'm giving a different scenario. This is the second scenario, and I gave you some conditions attached to this second scenario. Okay, this second scenario is called the moderate growth scenario, and of course, and that is if more major exchanges list Picoin, and if it has active utility apps, and of course if it is used for payments and for payments of goods and services, then definitely the price of Picoin is most likely to be around $5 to $20. Now let's check out the third scenario. Okay, I hope you are enjoying this, guys. I hope you are enjoying this. Okay, the third scenario is high adoption scenario. Okay, high adoption scenario. And if this happens, then this is going to shock the world. That means Picoin is going to shock the world if this happens. Okay, and of course, these are the conditions attached to this kind of to this scenario. That is, if Picoin achieves strong global adoption, if it achieves strong global adoption, if it becomes widely accepted for payments, okay, if it becomes widely accepted for payments, and that is what the core team are actually working on. That is why they are asking for business owners to build their businesses around the Pi network so that more businesses can accept Pi coin for their means of transaction. Okay, and that is why they said they need 200 businesses that can, or people that can build their businesses around Picoin. Okay, and that is what they are working on right now. Okay, remember the 200 apps that they are working on, so that is one of the things they are trying to achieve. Okay, now the third condition for this kind of scenario is if Pi builds a strong app economy. You can imagine, that is what I just said. If it builds a strong app economy, then we should expect the price of Picoin pushing up to $30 and above. We should expect the price of Picoin pushing up to $30 and above. That is, it can even get to $40, $50, or even $100 per coin. This is going to be crazy if this really happens. Okay, but guys, I'm not saying this is what is going to happen in 2026. Like I said, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not a financial advice, and of course this is not an official statement from the company. These are different scenarios that we are most likely to experience in 2026 if some of these conditions are met. Okay, so this is very, very important. So, like I said, this is not going to happen overnight, but through steady growth, we are most likely to get to this level. Okay, so this is very, very important. But do you know that most people are most likely to miss out from this opportunity, and they are going to miss out because of some of these reasons? And here is just the bitter truth. The reason why most people are going to miss out is that some of them will not do their KYC, and without their KYC, without your KYC, even if you have mined 100,000 Picoin, okay, there won't be any Picoin migration to the mainnet on your account, which means you will not have access to what you have mined. Okay, most people will not do the mainnet migration. Okay, I've told you in my previous video, go to the mainnet migration page and do everything that you are supposed to do there, and right there you also see how you can do your KYC. Most people will lose their wallet keys. I've told you in most of my videos, make sure you keep your key phrases. Okay, so it is very, very important. And most people will fall victims of scammers. Okay, they will lose their coins or their account to scammers. Okay, I've told you, don't click any link that you are not even sure of. In short, limit your activities to whatever you are doing on the Picoin, on the Pi mining app, and of course on the Pi browser. Okay, any other link apart from all this, stay away from that. Okay, and also focus on the information you are getting from the official media platforms of Picoin. Personally, I only get most of my information on the Pi mining app because they always put it here on the home page. Okay, so this is very, very important. Then the biggest gain in crypto always go to those, this is normal. The biggest gains in crypto always go to those who are able to do these three things. Okay, one, who are able to prepare early. Okay, those that are able to prepare early. That is why I always put it in my video that this is the right time for you to start preparing for this. Okay, don't wait until the price explode before you will now look for a way to get one or two Picoin for yourself. Okay, and of course, stay patient. Okay, keep on mining. You just need to turn this on in 24 hours. You don't need to do much. Okay, and make sure you do your mainnet checklist, and of course that is all you need to do. Then understand long-term value. Those that understand long-term value. Okay, what should you do before 2026? What are the things you are supposed to do before 2026 in order for you to get yourself prepared for this? Number one, complete your KYC. Number two, migrate to mainnet. Number three, secure your wallet phrases. This is very, very important. I've said it several times in my videos. Then number four is avoid fake exchanges. Number five, support Pi utility apps. And number six, keep realistic expectations. Okay, make sure you keep realistic expectations. Okay, on the final thought, I will be ending my video with this. I'm sorry this is a bit longer than expected. Okay, but I believe you have learned one or two things from today's video. Okay, now let me finish up this video with this. Okay, so will Picoin be worth something big in 2026? No one can promise exact numbers. We cannot promise the exact figure, like I have said earlier in my video. Okay, and of course, but based on the following. Okay, number one, the user base. Number two is the supply mechanics, the supply mechanics. Then number three, utility growth. Number four, crypto history. Okay, Pi has one of the strongest foundation we've seen in years, and if even a portion of that vision becomes reality, you might look back at today and say, I am glad I didn't ignore the Pi coin opportunity. This is very, very important. So guys, if you have not been mining this coin, take the right step today. Follow my videos right from the beginning and start mining Picoin right away. All the necessary links are there in the description box and in the comment section. Okay, so go ahead and start something today. Okay, just mine it, turn it on once in 24 hours and it will mine for you throughout the day. Then the following day you turn it on again. Make it an habit for yourself. You can even set an alarm for yourself that at so time then you should check your Pi mining app to see if it has finished mining for 24 hours so that you can turn it on. Okay, and that will help you to mine more Picoin for yourself before the explosion. And it is also important you do everything on the mainnet checklist, which will also include your KYC verification. I will be stopping right here. Remember, this is coming to you courtesy Trends, and if you love this content, kindly give me a follow right now, like this video and share this video with friends and family. Thank you.